Right now at 5, the Toma School District is asking for $177 million on the November ballot. And a first-hand look at the new Mayo Hospital.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. The trial date and location have been set for the man accused of killing Madeline Kingsbury. Adam Fravel's jury trial is set to begin on October 7th at the Blue Earth County Justice Center in Mankato. The trial, which is scheduled for up to 20 days, was ordered by Winona County's 3rd District Court. Earlier, Fravel's attorneys successfully argued for a change of venue, citing concerns about receiving a fair trial in Winona County. Fravel is facing first-degree murder charges in connection with the death of Madeline Kingsbury. Kingsbury went missing in March of 2023, prompting an extensive search involving thousands of volunteers. Her body was discovered in June, leading to Fravel's arrest the same week. A judge dismissed the case of an Onalaska man facing 17 felonies related to drug trafficking and gun crimes today. 30-year-old Efren Estrada was arrested on July 25th after police found hundreds of grams of drugs, including meth, fentanyl, Xanax pills, and marijuana. Police also found 10 firearms as well as ammunition and other drug paraphernalia. Estrada's La Crosse County case was thrown out because he now faces similar federal charges. 6 people, including 3 children, were injured in a traffic crash yesterday on Highway 21 in Byron. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, an eastbound SUV on Highway 21 hit a Jeep trying to turn onto the highway from County Road N. The Jeep's driver, 32-year-old Corey Phillips of Mauston, was seriously injured in the crash. 7 people were in the SUV. Both the driver, 31-year-old Tammy Stanley of Camp Douglas, and an unnamed 31-year-old passenger were seriously hurt. 3 children suffered minor injuries, while another 2 children in the vehicle were not injured.
Yeah, pleasant conditions, more September-like once again for today with a little bit less cloud cover minus the fog than we had in the morning. Otherwise, you're looking at really great evening conditions with 70s once again. Temperatures we should see in early part of September, not the middle to the end of August. But all in all, we just can't beat these conditions. For overall the evening, not much to say other than getting down to the low 60s by 10 p.m. Very nice there. Same story for La Crosse. A few clouds out there, but less clear skies with 64 degrees by around 10 p.m. with a light south-southeast wind. Overall, big picture shows not a lot of clouds. They're still out there, but they will begin to dissipate towards the sunset. Overall temperatures in the 70s for most locations right now. Big picture shows there's quite a bit of activity out to the west, cloud cover. We will have some impact from that, but not a lot. I'll get that more in a little bit later. Otherwise, temperatures overall for the Midwest, still that very pleasant conditions, but notice out to the west, there are some 90s, even a lot more 80s coming our way eventually. But for tonight, we're going to get back into the 50s, some 40s, maybe a little bit of fog, but otherwise quiet conditions. And then later on the broadcast, we'll kind of break down if we have some rain chances on our way. And more importantly, that heat and humidity is coming back, and we've been kind of advertising it. We'll kind of break it down further a bit later in the broadcast.
Yeah, today was pretty great. No complaints over here.
The whole month has been pretty nice, but it's going to change here.
Yeah, we've been lucky. All right, thank you, Greg. Winona County drivers, take note. A major road closure begins tomorrow. The Highway Department says County Road 17 will be shut down for up to 4 weeks as crews replace a culvert box. Both lanes will be closed to traffic, but local residents will have access via an alternate route. Plan your commute accordingly and expect delays in the area. A new direct file program will soon be available to Wisconsin taxpayers. Governor Tony Evers announcing today that Wisconsin will join the IRS direct file program for tax filing season 2025. This means Wisconsin taxpayers will have the option to file their taxes online directly with the IRS for free. According to the U.S. Department of Treasury, taxpayers spend an average of 13 hours and $270 preparing their taxes each year. The program Direct File will ultimately save Wisconsinites time and money when filing their taxes. Thomas School Board is asking for your help with a major decision. On Monday, they voted 6-1 to put a $177 million referendum on the November 5th ballot. Now, if approved, the district will use the funds to build a new high school, turn the current high school into a middle school, and convert the old middle school into an elementary school. Keep an eye in your mailbox. The district will be sending out information soon. The new Mayo Clinic Hospital in La Crosse is another step closer to opening its doors to patients. Today, Mayo Clinic leaders and officials toured the newly built facility for a first-hand look at the equipment and facilities they say make it a true state-of-the-art hospital. News 8 Now's Michael Germain got a peek inside. What's it looking like, Michael?
Emily, that's right. It was a big day here in La Crosse. The construction on this new hospital actually began in 2022, and today they actually cutted the ribbon to celebrate that nearing completion. Now, this project, it costs $215 million, will have 6 floors and offer a bunch of care. Now, I spoke to officials and they told me that the biggest difference in this new hospital is going to be the advancement in new technology. Now, things like an advanced radiology lab, new cardiology, and gastroenterology units, which they say have been designed to ensure the hospital is equipped not only to meet today's needs, but those of the foreseeable future.
It allows us to continue to build on things that were not available in older architecture and older buildings. So this is a bright beacon. It's not the only thing we have here, but this allows us to kind of see what the future will bring here for the region.
The hospital will house 96 beds and feature things like digital door displays that provide staff with valuable patient information. Each floor will be specialized by type of care. The 3rd and 4th floors will focus on medical and surgical care, while the 6th floor will be dedicated to the Family Birth Center. Now, there is going to be an open house here at the hospital for the public this Sunday. That's going to be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. The hospital here is expected to open for patients and everyone on September 24th. Reporting live in La Crosse, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
And I know lots of people are looking forward to that. Thank you, Michael. Former President Trump campaigns in North Carolina. How his first outdoor rally since his assassination attempt went. Right up.
Whether you're a gourmet chef or an aspiring foodie, Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique has something to inspire you. Stop in for a grand opening this weekend. You'll find something you know you need and maybe something you didn't. Hazel and Lola's, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
We know the fentanyl coming from Mexico and China is a threat here in Wisconsin.
It's why Tammy Baldwin is working to stop it.
And Tammy passed the bipartisan Fend Off Fentanyl Act.
It takes on the Mexican cartels and the fentanyl coming from China.
And Tammy Baldwin voted 32 times to strengthen our border.
32 times to increase border patrols.
And technology to keep illegal drugs out. Because Senator Baldwin knows
keeping us safe is her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
Turn your collector car into cash. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions is now taking consignments for its fall auction on September 27th and 28th in Winona, Minnesota. Visit RemlingerAuctions.com to consign now and maximize your earnings. Early consigners receive the most exposure to our eager pre-qualified bidders. Reserve your spot today and join the excitement. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions, where every car has a story and every bid is an adventure.
Improving your home, improving your life with quality for less. Don't be fooled by free installation or buy this and get that free. Be assured this baloney is the road sign to high prices. Discover what thousands of your friends and neighbors have for over 30 years. The best price today and every day on windows and doors, bathrooms and kitchens, siding and gutters, sunrooms, decks, and pergolas. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse, since 1989.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. You got a bunch of loudmouth, preening politicians. It's absolute chaos. I'm Derek Van Orden, and after 26 years as a Navy SEAL, there's a few things that I learned. You stay on mission, you know what you're fighting for, and sometimes you gotta get a little dirty to finish the job. Let's go, kids. Not you. Not you. You. Let's go. I'm Derek Van Orden. And, I approve this message.
Whether you're a gourmet chef or an aspiring foodie, Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique has something to inspire you. Stop in for a grand opening this weekend. You'll find something you know you need and maybe something you didn't. Hazel and Lola's, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Former President Trump campaigned in North Carolina today, holding his first outdoor rally since the assassination attempt against him. Bradley Blackburn has more on how Trump is responding to sharp criticism from the Obamas at the DNC and new security measures from the Secret Service.
Former President Trump landed in Asheboro, North Carolina Wednesday and once again rallied supporters outdoors in the open air. On stage, a clear bulletproof barrier added by the Secret Service for his first outdoor rally since the attempt on Trump's life last month.
76 days from now, we're going to win this state and we're going to win the White House.
Trump has been campaigning across the country this week with rallies in key states, while Democrats hold their national convention.
Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers.
Tuesday night, Trump's own former White House press secretary, Stephanie Grisham, criticized him. And former President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama took on Trump with direct language.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
On Thursday in North Carolina, Trump responded.
Did you see Barack Hussein Obama last night? Take little shots. He was taking shots at your president. And so was Michelle. You know, they always say, sure, please stick to policy, don't get personal. And yet they're getting personal all night long, these people.
North Carolina is a key swing state. Trump won it in 2016 and 2020, but a New York Times Siena College poll now shows Trump trailing Kamala Harris by 2 points. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Reeling in some new skills, local law enforcement team up with kids for a day of fishing.
Pleasant conditions continue through Friday, but we do have changes coming up for the weekend. If you want some summer-like heat, we got that coming. We'll break it all down for you on the First One Weather Update after the break.
Refresh your space with a mid-century makeover at Ashley. During the Labor Day sale, discover statement pieces starting at $499.99. Plus, get 0% interest for 5 years on in-store purchases. No minimum purchase required. Shop more deals in-store and online.
My name is Joel. I'm a retired naval officer, and I live here in Wisconsin. The United States entrusted me to command a destroyer and take it halfway around the world with 305 of my fellow citizens. The responsibility and the authority that goes with the position of being in command is humbling. The thought that you may have to give orders that would put the lives of your crew in danger, that's something that makes you, I think, very appreciative of their service. I took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Donald Trump, he took the same oath I did. I was at home on January 6th. I saw the invasion of the U.S. Capitol. Donald Trump's actions betrayed his oath, and instead what he was doing was trying to protect his own interests, his individual interests, not the interests of the nation. With Donald Trump, my big fear is what comes next. We have to move forward as a country, and that means putting the Trump chapter behind us.
ABPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
My cancer drugs, $1,800 per month.
My hospital bill for a heart attack, $241,544.18.
I'm Rebecca Cook. My parents are like a lot of folks hit hard by sky-high medical bills, and with hospital closures, access to care is an even greater challenge. So what does Derek Van Orden say? Destroy Badger Care, gut Medicare, deny women reproductive care. I'll fight for affordable health care. Derek Van Orden won't, and that's why I approve this message.
Go get him, honey.
Labor Day mattress deals are happening now at Ashley. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on select mattress purchases. Plus, get 0% interest for 5 years on in-store purchases. Only at Ashley.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Department of Natural Resources partnered with local law enforcement to teach kids to fish at the second annual Cops and Bobbers. Kids ages 7 to 15 were welcome to join officers at Black Hawk Park in DeSoto to fish and go on boat rides on the Mississippi. Community members donated boats and other supplies in order to make the event possible. Organizers started the program so kids who may have never been on the river had the opportunity to enjoy it.
Love fishing, but also helping kids would be the best part about this right now. Like going on boat rides, seeing other fish that they never seen before or never gone outdoors to fish.
Looks like lots of fun. After fishing, attendees enjoyed a fish fry with everything they caught. Well, a pleasant August day we had today. Comfortable, sunny, nothing to complain about, Greg.
Now this whole month has actually been really nice, and especially the last couple weeks too. While the south continues to heat up, those are your temperatures, high temperatures for today. And you notice the hundreds, 80s, 90s to the south. Eventually we're going to see some of that, but for right now, all that heat dome continues to sit to the west. We're sitting in pretty much more like September conditions. If we kind of zoom this out, you can see the 3D look of it, how this heat dome begins to build all the way up to Canada as the jet begins to pull that up north. We will get that, but not till this weekend. So that's the positive news. For time, we still got quiet through Thursday. We are tracking maybe a few showers for Thursday night into Friday. Very small chance. A weak system's going to kind of lift north through the area. Milder on Friday. We'll probably be back to where we should be. And then definitely the humidity is going to start rising Saturday along with the temperatures for the weekend. But for tonight, really, just a few high clouds out there, but I think mostly clear. We're going to have to keep an eye once again on fog potential, but it'll probably be confined more to the river areas and up to the north towards Eau Claire. Otherwise, all this is just cloud cover, high cloud cover beginning to approach the morning. Still some sun out there. This won't be overcast type conditions through your morning. As we go out throughout the day, more sun in the afternoon, less clouds, and you notice certain precipitation approaching from the west. That's that system. It's going to struggle to get further east with all the dry air we have in place, whether that's south wind picking up. We will see some of that approach maybe later in the night, but for the evening hours or the afternoon hours, I think a lot of that will not hit the ground. Just some cloud cover, but maybe just west of Ladysmith, you might see a sprinkle. This will kind of sit over the area, so overnight, that's when I think we might see a little bit of a shower activity go into the area further north, but it's a very small chance. Here's that system right there coming across Thursday night through Friday morning. So that might see a shower for the Friday morning commute north of I-94. Most areas will remain dry. That kind of then sinks a little bit further south. We might see another little sprinkle or shower going into Friday afternoon, but a lot of that I think will stay west of the area. And then even through Friday, it kind of sits right over the area through Saturday, early Saturday morning. That may provide a sprinkle or a shower going into Friday night. Don't know for the Friday evening, all the football activity going out there, we'll see much in the way of rain. You might see more clouds than anything else. Overall, very weak, but that's what's coming through. Big picture shows that jet begins to lift to the north all the way up through Sunday and Monday, all the way up to Canada. That's going to pull that heat to the south up into our area. So we're definitely going to see the heat and humidity return probably through at least Monday and potentially going into Tuesday. We might see more changes for the second half of next week. But if you want summer heat and humidity, we're going to have that here. But not for tomorrow. Few degrees warmer tomorrow, closer to maybe 80 for a lot of the areas around La Crosse, further south, 78 Lansing, once again 78 in Muscoda, and as we go further north, we're looking at 77 Whitehall, mid-70s. We should be a few degrees warmer, so not quite where we should be, and then up to the north, 74 in Ladysmith too. So in all, pleasant conditions and quiet. Now as we go to the 8-day forecast, we do have that shower chance Thursday night with another one maybe Friday night, a very small chance. The bigger thing will be coming is the humidity and the hot conditions this weekend, and that may linger through about Tuesday before we start cooling back down and maybe some rain chances about midweek. So that's the story we got right now. Labor Day weekend right now, I know everyone's getting a little bit more interested in that. It looks pretty quiet and comfortable temperatures right now, at least right now. That's the good news.
That's something to look forward to. All right, thank you. A journey towards change, why a Texas teen is walking thousands of miles to raise awareness for his elderly neighbors.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Eric Hovde, multimillionaire California banker, named one of Orange County's most influential residents. A glamorous lifestyle, the best parties. Hovde bragged about being in the 1%, but accused Wisconsin farmers of not working hard. Now, this California banker wants to buy a Senate seat in Wisconsin. Eric Hovde, what an arrogant, phony fraud. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
It's the biggest savings event of the summer at Drury's in Fountain. The Labor Day sale, incredible values, and a whole lot more. You'll find store-wide savings on our finest brands like Canadel, Flexsteel, Smith Brothers, and La-Z-Boy. Plus, special financing is available if your purchase is paid in full within 24 months. And we'll even pay for your gas just for shopping at Drury's. Store-wide savings, special financing, and even free gas now during the Labor Day sale at Drury's in Fountain. Don't miss it.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
It's Toyota's National Sales Event. Swipe into end of summer fun with an exciting new Toyota. Whether you're paddle boarding in a RAV4, mountain biking in a Tacoma, or tubing with your best friends in a Camry, you'll find plenty to post about all summer long.
Right now, during Toyota's National Sales Event, you can lease a new Tacoma for $349 a month, or get 2.99% APR for 60 months on a new Tundra.
Come in today. Ooh, like
Toyota. Let's go places.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A teenager from Texas has finally completed a challenging mission to raise awareness for Social Security reform. The 17-year-old walked more than 1,600 miles from Texas to Washington, D.C. to help seniors struggling to get by. Natalie Brand met the teen as he arrived at the nation's capital.
So this is day one.
A trek more than 1,600 miles on foot over 40 days through 5 states. Eliseo Jimenez finishing strong, arriving at the nation's capital Wednesday, greeted by congressional staffers, cheers, and a candy bar.
Your almond joy that you've been wanting.
The 17-year-old started his journey on July 12th in his hometown of Lubbock, Texas, to raise awareness about the challenges facing his grandmother and her elderly neighbors struggling to get by on Social Security.
Their checks would be late or it just wasn't enough. So I decided to do something about it.
Earlier this year, Jimenez started his own nonprofit to help any way he could. He says his walk helped raise more than $20,000.
What was the hardest part of your journey?
Definitely being away from my family, I think, and then the heat.
Carrying only a single backpack full of supplies, Jimenez suffered blisters, poison ivy, and at times slept on public benches. But the kindness of strangers kept him going.
Along the way, I found a few nice people that let me stay in their house here and there, and even a church. On this trip, I learned that the nation's actually pretty unified and everyone's pretty lovely.
While in D.C., Jimenez met with staff from his Texas congressman's office to talk about what can be done to address issues with Social Security. He'll fly back home just in time to start his senior year of high school.
I'm gonna have one hell of a college essay, I'll tell you.
And will continue to push for change. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Jimenez's representative, Texas Congressman Jody Arrington, the chairman of the House Budget Committee, spoke to the teen by Zoom since lawmakers are on August recess. Jimenez is pushing for legislation proposed by lawmakers to eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits for seniors. Among other things, his nonprofit helps pay for groceries and utility bills for older Americans. And we'll have another look at tonight's forecast after the break.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Drugs, gangs,
and crime are flooding into our communities. But instead of getting tough on the border, Senator Tammy Baldwin supported amnesty for 11 million illegal immigrants, including convicted criminals. Criminals like an illegal immigrant with multiple DUI charges who went on to kill a Wisconsin father of 3 while driving drunk again. Tell Senator Tammy Baldwin no amnesty for illegal immigrants, especially criminals. Vote to secure the border.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
Are you finding bathing and bathroom business has gotten more difficult? Bad hips, bad knees can pose a problem. Just getting up and down can be risky. There is a simple, affordable solution. In just a day or two, you can have a beautiful new walk-in shower, safe and easy to care for with grab bars, a handheld shower, and a seat if you like. Set an appointment with one of our designers to plan your new bath. Better products at lower prices because we care. The Board Store.
My day is packed. Client meetings, patient rounds,
getting kids out the door.
But Eric Hovde thinks all women care about is Hollywood.
It's just deplorable. Sadly, with females, they spend too much time focused on what's going on in Hollywood.
Well, guess what, Eric Hovde?
We know you supported overturning Roe versus Wade.
And we know you'd vote for a national abortion ban, too.
Eric Hovde must think he knows better than us.
What is wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
All right, kind of a broken record here with the temperatures here. Another pleasant night. Maybe some fog, 50s, could be some 40s, so it could be kind of chilly in some areas. But all in all, you can't beat these more September-like temperatures in the middle of August, too. It is going to change. We might see a few showers Thursday, very small chance. Same thing Friday night. Then it's the heat, humidity. We are returning back to some summer-like conditions through Monday, maybe Tuesday. So that's if you want that, it's coming back. But this stretch of weather's been fantastic.
Overall, good summer forecast. Like it. All right, thank you so much for joining us tonight at 5. We'll see you at 6.